Hi, my name is Chris Tedesco, and I'm here today with Adam, and we're going to show you how to properly put on the NeuroPack to load it and change the loading patterns for different configurations based off the movements that you want to perfect. So Adam, let's step over here and look at what we got. So we have the knee sleeves, the wrist cuffs, and then the lower leg attachments, and then we have the pack itself. So what we'll do, Adam, is we'll take one of the knee sleeves, we'll go ahead and take the right, and you're gonna place that directly over your patella, and the right ring will be right in line with the IT band. So if you wanna put the bottom on first, that'll get it good and secure. All right, you just want it snug enough to stay secure. You don't have to ratchet it down too much. Go ahead and get your left one on. So both of these will have corresponding a right and a left, just to make sure you have it in the right direction. Okay, so after we have the knee sleeves on, we're gonna go ahead and put the wrist cuffs on. So Adam, if you wanna grab those, what you'll do when you get them out of the box is you're gonna undo the Velcro and then come through this D-ring, slide it through, and so it makes a loop. And then you'll just slide it on your wrist. And then what you wanna do is line up the ring with the outside edge of the wrist. And then you'll bring that Velcro around to secure it. And then you can just kind of loop it through to tuck that excess away. And then now you have that ring attachment in the right spot. So now that we have the knee and the wrist cuffs on, we're gonna go ahead onto the actual NeuroPack itself. So there are a couple of different adjustment points here. You've got the top straps that you could adjust for chest thickness. And then you also have lower straps that'll come around the waist, and you could adjust those as well to get a tighter fit. And it has some elastic there to allow you to breathe when it's on nice and tight. It doesn't bounce. And there's also here in the center connection point, you have an adjustment there as well. So first go ahead and put that on to see where it's fit, and see if we need to make any adjustments. All right, that's feeling a little bit tight. So let's just loosen that up just a little bit. That's good. How's it feel around the?
It feels very comfortable.
Perfect, okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here to the side, and you've got two different attachment points. The white one is gonna go to the wrist or to the chest, so this black ring is gonna go straight down to here. And as soon as you put that on, you probably feel a little bit of that pulling.
Yep.
An adjustment there. So then we're gonna take the white and go right up to the wrist and clip on. So the black one goes down to that ring, good, and that one goes up to the wrist. All right, so now this is a feature I added on a while back, but it really helps with the lower leg and especially for speed mechanics. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna anchor one of the clips here, and then we're gonna adjust this based off of the height. Adjust this a little bit to give them a little bit more room. And then we're gonna clip this down to the top of the shoestrings. What that's gonna do is if you can kind of let your foot relax, you'll feel that pull your toe up.
Yeah.
What I have everybody do in the beginning is just go through some big arm movements. So you feel that load and how that resistance feels through the full range of motion.
Full range.
Yep.
How high can I go?
You can go as high as you want.
Really?
Full, yeah, there's no restriction whatsoever.
That's amazing.
So go ahead, and also what I like to do is have you do maybe a step out lunge so you feel how the connection between the lower body and the upper body is as you move.
How are we looking?
Yep, good.
Feels good.
Good.
It's like I'm getting a pump while I'm standing here.
Yeah, so actually the Purdue study shows that we've got about a 300% increase in gross motor recruitment in the gait and lower extremities when we did that testing.
Any other movements you want me to try?
Well, I'm gonna change up the loading patterns a little bit. So here's one we were talking about earlier for baseball, or just any rotational sport. So this is called a contralateral load. So if you want to take and put your right arm up, so now you could feel a little bit of that pull. So as an athlete, a baseball athlete, you had a lot of rotation in the hips and you had to get your hips through. What this does, if you pick up your leg and move into like a throw, you're gonna kind of feel that whole body connected to where and then you'll feel that cueing or rotation, and then that upper extremity, you're gonna feel that activation of the back.
And you could do a full range here.
Yeah.
You're throwing and hitting too?
Yeah, and the important thing about this is built for neuromuscular adaptations, so that's full speed. You wanna commit to your movements. It's not about going slow, it's about real like train exactly as the speed as you play. Yeah, game speed. So another load is if we just stack the chest here. So we took from the wrist cuffs, we took them up to the chest. Now you feel more of a vertical stack and even just kind of bounce around a little bit. So
Feels
just
like
side to
more
side.
bounce,
Yeah,
you know?
so that's that tension. So that's basically the body is absorbing like a spring. So if you're stacked in alignment, even in running, so in that stacked position, you're gonna have better ability to produce force, change directions, and also proficiency in your movements.
I just want to get moving now, you know?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm 54 years old and I put it on and I get downstairs and I think I'm a 25-year-old athlete again. It's a big mistake for me, but
It also helps with posture already just standing here.
yeah, absolutely. You feel that tuning, that extension. And one of the great things about it is this isn't like an exoskeleton that is keeping you in position. It's resistance. So you have to maintain that posture as you move around because the resistance is pulling you in different directions. But while you're doing that, you're getting the neural connection to that's how your body should move and how it should stabilize through the core. So you're building the conditioning and resiliency of that movement pattern. And a lot of times we've developed compensatory patterns, especially in a sport when you're doing one movement repetitively, you start to create imbalances in the body. What this is really doing is helping cue out those imbalances, but activate it in a way that it's functional with the movement and consistent with how you move and play in life.
Outstanding. Well, thanks for showing me how to use this and put it on.
No
I'm
problem.
excited to get going with it.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get your feedback.
Thank you.